a key element as well to be keeping an eye on for MOUZ. He's had a couple of struggles in last events after a really strong start to the year. So let's kick things off. Dust2 opening best of one here in IEM Rio on the B stream.
Yeah, spread default, nothing too aggressive from paiN. They haven't gone for a set play, trying to catch MOUZ off guard. And for MOUZ, it's all about taking map control, this pack mentality in towards middle. paiN start to shuffle. A couple of people move over towards the mid doors. That's currently not being watched by Shuey, but MOUZ just might explode right in front of them. Exertion
looking to go towards mid doors. Just going to park up close. Smoke lands on the corner. Just keep players occupied. He'll be the late element. We're looking at Snow. This guy's normally a bit of a demon when it comes to the pistols. He's going to need to be. Does have Lux by his side. Over the top of the smoke. Gets Kush, but hits the headshot onto Jimfat through the smoke. Even a second with the USP. This smoke was dribbled forward by the T's, but Snow has used it to perfection. Triple kill comes out, and they can't even enter the bomb site.
Yeah, nice try from MOUZ. The way that they're trying to approach that is basically default by normal in towards middle, take the space in towards tunnels. The smoke goes on the left-hand side rather than CT, and it's trying to bring the attention of a B player over. But paiN already had 2 anchors in the site, but look, in this replay, you only need 1, and it's about how dynamic Snow is on the bomb site, creating so many opportunities to put Lux in the best possible position to either help out mid, where the secondary threat is coming in from MOUZ, or deal with that crossfire. Exciting stuff from Snow. You said he's good on pistols. He delivers with a 3-piece.
Yeah, literally, this guy's nuts when it comes to pistol rounds. I was surprised he didn't have the dual Berettas, to be honest, but from that position, you can understand why. MOUZ managed to get Chewy out towards blue, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. It's just Glocks that they have. Don't know if they could do much with that position. Maybe hoping at least you know that you've got some space to work with, so pushing out as possible. But paiN have actually no idea that he's there.
It shouldn't matter because there's no utility.
Yeah.
And they are playing this long range. That's what you want to do when you've just got your rifles against the pistols. MOUZ are taking their time. They're just doing the classic, let's bleed out all the utility. Let's make you reinvest at least $1,000 per player. Cowards first to be tested. Everyone's going to swing at once, and Shuey might catch him off guard, but no. Easy does it. He doesn't even get overwhelmed. Nice and standard from paiN.
Yeah, quick kill from Cowards. Good hold. And you mentioned, you know, he'll be tested a lot here, a player that's been struggling a little bit when it comes to these big games, but that's just against the Glocks, but doesn't lose his life, keeps his M4, takes down 4, pays for all that expended utility in spades. It's a nice start for paiN. The other game going on the A stream, which you're probably aware of, guys, is FaZe vs Furia. But what's worth noting is the winners of these 2 matches will play against each other. So it doesn't get easier for either team.
Imagine a Furia paiN best of 3 for playoffs. There's a world. Good nade. Does not upset where MOUZ want to progress. This follow-up one will do even more damage. Shuey hasn't seen a player, and he's lost half his health bar.
He's getting bullied by the HEs. Because Sarah's looking for any more. I think Lux took it, so maybe he'll pass it back over. In fact, he did. So Sarah gets his 3rd HE to throw. Now, it's important to be utilizing these because he's got an MP9, which isn't the best weapon for this angle. And it does look like short is going to be the play. MOUZ want to finish A. Have that player out long. He only does a little bit of a tickle, but Lux trying to play around this headshot angle because Eric gets up close, spams down, but it's Lux who gets the double. Still playing on the edge of the smoke, undetected. Shuey will eventually find 2 and break away into A, but Kawes is still in pit.
Yes, this is good from NQZ and Snow, just pushing in towards middle and trying to get the fast flank on. Kawes is just trying to survive for as long as he can. He gets rid of Brolin, round well and truly on, but Brolin clears the angle with ease. And suddenly, you're put in this position where you're paiN, you've got no smokes, there's a couple of flashbangs, but you're still going to give the retake a go.
That was quite simple for MOUZ to get in there. Now paiN have to funnel out from the same angle. I think when they're not given that immediate kill with the money kind of where it is, they would struggle to reinvest cleanly into the next round. Whereas the other 3 all can purchase, so they are going to concede this round. MOUZ keep pretty simple there. They just take short control, wait for the HEs to be dispensed, and then execute. Really not that much more to it.
Yeah, paiN are giving MOUZ a lot of respect here on the T side. Even the way that they took long there was very much without utility. It was just trying to set Cowes up on an angle, and then you let your mid players sort of over-rotate and maybe like flood a portion of the map. But that never happened. It was very stagnant up until this short fight. And Lux, I think as soon as biguzira gets taken down, he should fall away. Instead, because there's no immediate rotation, the B players are a little bit slow to react off the information. He feels like he has to stand and fight and delay the progression from MOUZ. But that overstep gives them the bomb site in the round.
You feel maybe if biguzira has an M4 instead of the MP9, it's probably a little bit more powerful from that position too. He felt like he had to commit close to that smoke because of the SMG. Whereas normally, if you're in that position he's in, you're most likely playing on ramp, where you've got much nicer headshot angles you can take, and then Lux's contact also helps you a lot. So forced into a slightly different setup, almost make it work. But Shui, after getting barraged by utility, comes through with the double, gives him the bomb site.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that Lux was the player just on the boxes, and I guess he's there just in tandem to help out biguzira, but imagine if he fell back a little bit and was able to get towards that gap side. Maybe Coward's going to come over a little bit. The thing is, you're so worried about whether this is going to be a one-dimensional attack from MOUZ, whether there is going to be that lurk player. Brolin's really good at hitting these time-ins out long and punishing. And we could see it was just an instant clear out of Cowers, and Cowers just didn't have any time to react whatsoever. I'll be interested to see if paiN just sort of vary things up a little bit. I know this has gone into a technical, but it was clear there was a tactical before this, because the coach immediately comes on the mic after losing the round saying, guys, this is not how we're supposed to be playing. Reminding what's at stake here. Sometimes coaches can be really good in terms of it's not always about the tactical elements of the game. It can also just be about a mental reset. Just take 30 seconds, think about your communication, because in these big moments, these high pressure environments, especially when you're paiN, trying to get out here over a best of one in MOUZ, in a team that you think you can beat right now, reminding yourself that communication is the most important thing.
Yeah, so far those CT sides have started fairly default. And MOUZ have been more than happy just to go through the motions of establishing control, taking tunnels, going to short, but now we see a bit of a variation. Aggression. Smoke deep, so Exertion is expecting something. Lux is going to get boosted. Exertion doesn't spot it. And the molly being deployed, that's going to give Lux an opportunity, but Torji and Exertion find both of the boosters.
Yeah, well played. Just using the nades to prevent their retreat, and then they're locked into those fights. Another duel here between Brolin and Cowes, but again, you're in this position where you've got no money if you're paiN, so you're probably never going for this. Cowes will look for an emergency exit, but this is why Brolin is holding so passively. We'll lose out the fight. We'll be given an AK, a 3-on-3, but the mine's already been made up. The bomb's planted on A, paiN is saving.
Yeah, there's no position to work with, so they have to. Even though you found that long lurk, getting back into this round is nigh on impossible. I have to have NQZ being such an important player. I don't think he's got to see an enemy this game so far.
Oh, bless him. Oh. I wonder what his damage is like.
I literally don't think he... Maybe in the pistol round he might have shot someone, but... Yeah, I feel like he's just been a passenger at the moment because MOUZ... They've just been focusing on short. That's back-to-back, basically the same round. That one, obviously, just accelerated by finding the double in short. You're obviously going to utilize that space immediately.
The thing is with that, though, with paiN going for immediate map control, notice how telegraphed it is with the utility. We've not seen the smoke on towards short before. Still, it's the early stages of the game. But think about how that last gun round was played out. It was a lot more measured. They were trying to control the distances with the HEs, soften them up with the bonus weaponry. It's interesting that they play it out like that, where you smoke off short, you go for the boost, rather than getting the MP9s close on the previous round. I just think MOUZ did a really good job with their molly just to keep paiN contained just in that area of the map, so there was no escape once they committed to that boost.
Yep, and because he has not tagged a player 0-0-0 in every factor. Was going to get flashed forward, but the Molotov kept him at bay. Brolin was looking for something out towards long. Cowards playing around the lurk smoke, but Brolin will get the headshot off. The second one connects. M4 recovered and put to good use.
This duel's been really fascinating because Cowards has been left on an island a lot out long, and it keeps giving MOUZ a lot more room. NQZ, the next player to hit the deck, and Big Uzira, whilst he is scrambling, his head's already been spotted as he tries to recover something with that pistol. And Shuey in towards mid. There's so much of this denial going on from MOUZ, and that's because they keep being given the respect of this map. And the reason why that Cowards Brolin encounter keeps happening so much is because paiN are playing so passive on B. There's no sort of any initiative trying to look for top tunnels control. The only time they fight mid is within short, and that's at the detriment of not being able to have the economy to get NQZ on the AWP for top middle. But that's why Brolin feels like he can get this kill out long so much, because Cowards is always facing him, and 9 times out of 10, he's always on his own.
And they're just on the shift walk hunt. No one gets to save. Snow played the pistol round, and then the next contact he saw was round 4, where he gets hunted by 5 players. Yeah, you feel that maybe paiN need to do something where that's getting aggressive in the B halls and being able to get some control so that they can focus more players towards A, because they are getting punished so heavily there. And it feels like they've not brought out that response just yet. That round was a bit of a half fight. Now we have the AWP from NQZ, so that might be the difference maker.
Torju spotted one just facing towards mid doors, giving it a little bit of a face check to see if a sniper will pop off a shot, but not to be. Yeah, the difference is now you leave Snow alone at B, but Brolin finds Cowards again. They tried to go aggressive, but he just spams him through the smoke. Big Uzira was there to help him, but he couldn't.
Yeah, I think he was just crossing. It was just a bad timing for him, and a good timing for Brolin. You might not be expecting Big Uzira to have slipped in, but with 2 players, in fact, the third now groups up, Big Uzira realizes it might not be best to hang out here. It's interesting paiN is still keeping 2 players rooted in B. They're very separate on the defense, which has been a big issue for them so far. But NQZ does slip into long and finds the kill onto Brolin. Pressure's still coming though, and a Molotov would be his undoing tucked into car.
Someone needs to watch long. No one is keeping an eye on it. Big Uzira needs to set up NQZ, or maybe he could just stand in the flames and fight back. But as Yimfat will trade him out, Big Uzira needs the help of his B rotates, and this is all being heard by Shuey up cat.
Shuey gets the kill as well. You can see Torji was on the line. Bomb spotted. Lux has a chance. Shuey sees that player jumping up short. Gonna focus his attention back onto Lux, and now they know where Snow is. Shuey tucks into the corner. Flashbang is perfection. Snow brought down low, and his chance of doing anything in this round are the same. Forced to save again.
I wonder how much of this is almost anti-strat from paiN in terms of consistently keeping 2 players over towards B. Because MOUZ, they really like Shuey calls a very loose T-style in terms of how much variation there is. And his attention to detail this map has been pretty straightforward. It is defaulting because they've been given the map control. Short has always been an easy point of passage for MOUZ to take on this T side. And it's because paiN are really anticipating that at a moment's notice, MOUZ are going to flip the switch, they're going to turn up the acceleration and go in towards B. They keep anticipating something that currently hasn't come in.
Nice shots from NQZ. Finally gets to get involved. That second one on exertion is disgusting, but the fire at his back gave him nowhere to go. Too much pressure. Shuey has been such a pivotal player in these rounds as well. Feels like every single one has been delivered off a combination of him or Brolin.
Has that changed, by the way? Look, as they adjust to long, it's where MOUZ go B.
Brolin dodges the flash. Can't quite convert the spray, but gets the info that a pistol player has pushed. Snow feeling like he has to get involved. That's not a good way to get involved, though. AG, spam, that M4. Hasn't even got a chance to fire a shot yet and won't.
And that's not recoverable either. That's brutal. Again, it's the nades that open up the space for MOUZ. blowing open that smoke that keeps being set down by paiN. I think Snow wanted to walk through the edge of it, and now Exertion has to go toe-to-toe with NQZ and Big Uzira, but they don't peek at the same time. NQZ still hits the shot. Shui not watching for Lux. This is falling apart.
Yeah, but the thing is, B's completely taken. So even though you got that man advantage, you picked up that AK in Lux, you don't have a kit and you don't have the space. You know how hard the B bomb site is to retake. More damage with utility. Play is so low on the paiN side. Imagine they definitely want to give this a go. Try and give it a look in. Cowards is going to be on the flank. NQZ hits the shot onto Brolin. This is definitely on. Torji needs to stand tall. Jimfat tucked close. First player falls to him. No swing immediately, and he finds it too easy to get two more, but now it's all onto Jimmy. Focuses on one, looking for the second, but Cowes swings out with the 5-7, but there's no time. paiN get all the kills, but Jimmy gets just enough to pick up the round.
He plays that so well because whilst he doesn't intrinsically move positions, he just changes angle. So then it's completely unexpected when the player from window swings. And Cowes, you feel like he has to accelerate there. He does a good job of getting the kill on the flank, but there's just no time. This is a really cool boost to deal with Brolin. But MOUZ inevitably hold on. You feel like as soon as they plant that bomb on B, as you were saying, that round was all but locked up. A good bit of economic damage. Hopefully some confidence there for paiN, who got away with a lot more than they probably expected.
MOUZ looking to run it back. But this time it's against the guns and it's against two defenders. This is a straight up B hit. Smoke has delayed them momentarily, but they're just going to go. They blow it. Snow tucked into the side. Powerful position. First kill is his. Fully blinded, but they have to deal with him. Gives Lux a bit of a room to breathe. More flashes over the top. The spam coming every direction, but paiN are holding on to this B bomb site. Lux has tripled up, two with the pistol. It falls to Brolin. Sneaks his way around, but can't get past Lux, who is lights out.
Yeah, he plays that so well. Drops the smoke, creates more space. But you got to talk about now the rotations out of paiN, because it was the support network of the flashbangs over the top of the site that even allowed Lux to survive. And just by him staying alive, it means that paiN can rotate in and deal with MOUZ before they even get on the bomb site, before they even deal with Lux in the corner. The fact he even goes to the USP as well is just outrageous. Much better hold on your anchor.
Yeah, between the two of them, they took everyone down on B. Two with the USP. That smoke really working out, giving him so much room to work with while those flashes rain over. MOUZ just couldn't find him. So back to what worked, which is this short control. Brolin's less active at long this time.
It's because the focus here is on mid doors to get Torji involved with the AWP. paiN in the last couple of rounds has sent a couple of players over towards mid doors to pressure it. Xerxes trying to get ahead of the smoke for Big Uzira. Wisely aware. And now all eyes look to these B players once more, because this is the first time that MOUZ have been shut out of short. The only space they've got is in towards tunnels.
The B smoke lands, and that has split the defenders. Good counter smoke. Look at the timing on that. 35 seconds is when it lands. They're going to have to run through it if they want to. They don't even have a HE. They just have to contact, and it works. Snow falls, and Lux is feeling the pressure from every angle. Has to focus forward. Removes Brolin, but three more players come to swing, and Lux comes to play. Cleans up another triple. Can't get the fourth, but he should have done enough. 10 seconds left. Torji doesn't even stick the bomb, hoping that someone peeks him, running through the flames. Just enough time, no. Round done. Cowes on the flank. Another Lux hold.
Yeah, another masterclass from Lux. Just has to stand tall and deliver. And you got to give a lot of credit here to paiN because they did so many little pieces with their utility that conditions MOUZ to go into this B play. A forward flash that was hollow on towards short, and MOUZ had to spend another couple of seconds clearing that space. biguzera anticipating a player's going to come through that smoke. And then Snow, because MOUZ have put no pressure on B whatsoever, finally they hold on to their utility. And NQZ is shooting MOUZ straight through middle. Fish in a barrel, 2 collected. Lux hoping for even more. We've got a real game on our hands here.
Mice in a barrel, maybe.
Yeah, see, I thought about saying that, and I was like, maybe
Why
not.
would mice be in a barrel? Because you're on a ship, and they've got in, getting into your salted meats. They want mice in your salted meats. Oh. All right, one. That's all it's going to be, though. So that's all fine and dandy for paiN. They're building up bank. And we are tied up 5 apiece.
It's been a really good resurgence here in this first half from paiN because they were being undone strictly by defaults from MOUZ. So when you come to think of it, that's all they were running, and they were getting a lot of room for free. And now paiN have adjusted. They've been able to cover the short control. Snow's starting to get loud. And that was the one thing biguzera was saying. A proponent of paiN Gaming's success is Snow feeling confident, motivating the team. Brolin really wants this fight on Cowers, tries to pre-fire through the smoke, but this time it's not happening.
I love what biguzera said, you know, that Snow brings all the hype, right? He's got all this energy next to him. We've seen that so many times on the cams, but then Frey asks kind of what's, you know, his best quality, and he's like, oh, it's his calm, actually.
Yeah, it's
well,
true.
All right, get you a kid that can do both, I guess.
Another contact play from MOUZ. They're not smoking things off. They want to have these head-on collisions. This time it comes in the middle of the map, and again it's biguzera to potentially take the opening contact, and he'll find Shuey.
Great kill, dropping the utility as well, just make it uncomfortable. HE does a lot of damage. That's the bomb, yeah. Gonna try and blow it. They really want to find this kill on the biguzera. They know getting into B, if they try and split it now, there's a chance they'll push it out smoke. They're just gonna commit to it. Cowers spams out exertion. Snow just swings around. No, it's Lux that gets the kill. Of course it's Lux. But he does fall. Won't matter because it's again only Torji. Cleans up a couple. Not out of the running yet. Has the time for it. Misses the shot onto NQZ. Now separating these 2 players. He's just gonna fall back. Needs to reload, only 1 bullet in that AWP. Time a big issue. 20 seconds. Feels like he's gonna save? No?
That's been
He
hurt.
has to find these players quickly.
Yeah. Oh. He has to go around the corner and just instantly hit the snapshot on Snow, but it's not happening. There's just no time to do that. I was worried there because paiN, it looked like they were getting tunnel visioned in on middle when they had the bomb in the site, but we got to talk about that execute on towards B from MOUZ because it was a miss molly towards the back of site. Lux was allowed to stand and just get the kills. MOUZ was so unaware that he could be there. And then Snow in the corner just being dastardly. Another successful B hold. Another round in which MOUZ try the short control and get shut down because this time no one's there from paiN. They're all focusing their attention in towards middle by consistently anchoring this second player in at B. Finally, it looks like this game plan's paying off.
Lux is out here, what, 15 kills at this stage? I think he's got double the ADR of the next player on the entire server. Thereabouts, anyway. It's interesting because MOUZ having so much success on the A bomb site, but they've really changed their tact and focused a lot more towards middle and B, and they've been struggling.
It's surprising that we haven't seen MOUZ go out long. I think the only time they did that was when NQZ had that AWP in his hands for the very first time. There's now 2 AWPs on the side of paiN. Lux has brought out another one, trying to get rid of MOUZ out of B, laying down a trap that is going to be a secondary AWP waiting in the wings. Yeah, I'm surprised, with especially with the success that Brolin was having, why they haven't gone back towards long. Because stop going B, because you're not going to get by Lux.
Yeah, especially with this second AWP that was unexpected, as mentioned. Torchy just goes for the dry peek and Lux is waiting. Nice kill from Xertion, though. That's given some space because Air is trying to get the kill back. HE dodged. Putting the pressure on, but the intention's elsewhere. Shui hits a leg shot, and Lux gets his second AWP kill. Third player on MOUZ is going to give it a go, but you can't get past Lux. Who's the primary AWPer on this team? Lux is the best in the server right now. But NQC finally chiming in with his, and Xertion 1v3. Can't get past NQC. 7-5 half for paiN.
MOUZ were expecting that South American flair, but paiN played it really reserved, really tactical, and it gave them the edge. A 7-5 half as they swap over to the T side.
Yeah, really strong kind of start to affairs for MOUZ after losing the pistol in second round, but after trying B over and over again, Lux proved to be a little too hard to get past. Can paiN get a second pistol? Oh, well, MOUZ start on the right foot. 2 players long, flashbang over for Lux to set up the team. They're going to jump out, baiting exertion in this pit. Second flash over, sets him up. Can't quite find the head, though. He's spammed out. Opening kill for paiN. And they're not slowing down when to take space up long.
Yeah, they're just going. Shui's got to drop a defensive smoke, but everyone is here for MOUZ, and Brolin's got his dualies out. Spam through the smoke, the flashbang's coming over, but it's Snow. Still doing the damage, but here goes Brolin, and there goes Brolin. Cowards are all moving, but Torji and Yimfat are still standing tall and delivering on all accounts a 1 versus 1. And we know how good Snow is on the pistol. A hat trick of frags in the first round. Now looking for the same, but Torji's on the move.
Yeah, but he really needs to get on the move because Snow's managed to plant that bomb immediately. Doesn't waste any time, and Torji, without the kit, will need to get a move on. Snow is 1 shot off death. That's the key thing here. Clock would need to be perfect onto Torji if Snow wants to do it, but Torji with that P250 straight to the dome, and that will be MOUZ getting the pistol.
Yeah, well played from MOUZ, especially when paiN deal with Brolan coming through the smoke. It's just the responsiveness of this rotate. Everyone is here in time. The player furthest back is throwing the flashbangs to help out the players on site. Whilst they don't find their mark, they do enough just to scale over towards the short boxes, to be on that catwalk, ready to fight. That's chaotic, but MOUZ just about get away with some sharp shots from Jimmy and Torji.
Yeah, that's a crazy one into Snow. I feel like he played it really well. Honestly, if he just tucked Gandalf, he probably would have won the round as well, just because of the time issue, but thought he had a good off angle, and honestly it was. Despite the bomb plant, paiN don't decide to invest. Instead, they get a hero scout for NQZ. And the rest, just rocking pistols.
Don't drop the ball, MOUZ. That's it. That's why you got this up-down approach with the SMG on the close angle. Torji backs up a little bit with that new skin on the A1S. Easy kill on Lux, and then the MP9 can swing. Always thought this was going to be a clean conversion based on the weaponry that paiN brought in, but it's nice to see that Shui's making all the money with the MP9. Cowware's wondering how that has happened in towards short. paiN take a moment to get their breath back, but it's MOUZ that are now breathing down their necks because this could be a level game.
I feel like he unboxed like the worst possible wear on that new M4, so we didn't really get to see it because it's a nice skin.
Wonder how many pros are going to have charms.
That's actually
imagine not many.
Probably, yeah, I imagine they're a little distracting for many. You can like put some of them on where, like on the Tech 9, for instance, and the Galil on the, I don't know what the technical term is, like the chamber fit that pulls back when you shoot. And so the charms just like jiggle forth like crazy. No one wants a little jiggly sausage in front of them while they're trying to play though, so don't expect to see too many.
Cowards out long on dealing with exertion. They keep fighting him. 2 kills from that position when he's completely on his own is more than enough. And it takes all the attention to MOUZ to deal with this. Shui's still residing there. Torchi starts to make moves towards mid, but paiN have already reset.
Getting those kills early is so important too because paiN do not have a lot of utility. So being able to use those flashbangs to success early is massive. Torji gets the shot through the door, but Big Izera stays alive. But Torji will now rotate to the right side. Remember, Jimfat is here, tucked into the corner. Torji can even take first contact. Very proactive movements, and he'll find success on that first kill. HE over. Jimfat baited, knife out from Lux. He just wanted to scale. Didn't expect that tucked in player, but will they expect Big Izera over the top, tap, gets the first and the second. And that's given them the space. They had no idea that opening was there. And Shui put down by Big Izera.
That's really cool. That's 2 positioning tricks used by both MOUZ and paiN in the first 10 seconds. But you got to really praise the reactiveness of Big Izera in this round. That's the experience showing. Because you've got Torchi taking the first contact. You think, okay, well, we just saw him in mid. That means there's not another B player. Guess what? There was. But Big Izera takes that initiative and goes, okay, well, Torchi, you just moved to B. Guess what? That means no one's in mid. Shui's still dealing with long. And because that was so fast, Big Izera is able to get it done. paiN draw first blood in the gun rounds. In this one, it's Snow that's got lumps taken out of him, but Exertion needs to fall back.
Shui's rocking a 5-7 in this round. So breaking point for MOUZ. If paiN win this, it's worth 2. biguzero got legged and got 3 kills afterwards. Huge heads up play. Talk about him being a player that steps up on LAN. Just saw it there. Huge impact round. Good smoke is going to slow the progression. Xerxin using the edge of it to catch off Snow. That was the low HP player, but he gets the dink onto Lux as well. They managed to get this all posted up in a powerful position, but now the bomb is kind of stuck in pit.
This is interesting. So what they're doing here is they're sliding all the way back and they're trying to hold for a reaction. Flashbang sort of indicates that a player has to be in towards car. There is a molly available for NQZ. But Exertion just swings. That timing is absolutely brutal.
He was holding it for so long, and the second he's like, okay, this guy's not moving. Lux is. Good flick. Exertion's still here, and you can't deal with him. Spam maybe could connect over the top. He lines them up, and that's the round. Quad kill for Exertion. MOUZ had to win that.
That's so brutal. That's so brutal for paiN. Obviously, the timing just doesn't help things for NQZ, but Exertion is at the helm of all of this. It is being such a nuisance out towards long. And MOUZ, paiN were anticipating MOUZ to push in towards B. Take that space. I think biguzero initially was all the way deep, holding tunnels. Instead, it is front-facing, and the agility of Xerxin just navigating himself into all of these corners. Gives MOUZ the equalizer and puts paiN on the back foot. They've only got Glocks. 1 Deeg and Snow.
Yeah, this round was worth 2 for both teams, in fact. Nice shots out of Shui. Having a really good map so far. Look to clean up some more eco frags. Was that M4 again? That's got to be... That's been through the wash a few times.
What's interesting is we kind of had this dynamic in this conversation coming into this game about how the floor of paiN needs to be raised. But at the same time, you're going up against one of the most consistent teams in CS, in MOUZ, when it comes to like the youthful exuberance, and everyone is performing at the same level for MOUZ. It's actually the players that we asked to be stepped up for paiN in this that are now shining, kawez and Lux, but that can't come at a cost of biguzero and NQZ.
Yeah, I feel like especially NQZ as a player we really kind of pointed to as needing to deliver here for paiN, given it is Dust2, and we know how impactful the AWP should be. The AWPers haven't really been the story point here. In fact, I mean, the biggest AWP highlight round was from Lux, of all players, so it's really been the riflers that have been doing a lot of the heavy lifting on both sides. Cleanup goes pretty well here for MOUZ. They will take the lead.
It's close on the A stream as well. 2-round game. Fight out long once more, but Brolin this time gets the best of both biguzero and kawez. So 2 opening kills on long again in this second half. But for the first time, it goes in MOUZ's favor.
A second flash from Torchy absolutely won them that. Brolin was dead to rights, but kawez fully blinded, couldn't see a thing. Yeah, maybe that's why MOUZ didn't go long at all during their T-half, because you lose that fight and your options are immediately limited, especially when you commit 2 players like they did. Now on a 3-on-5, you got enough utility for 1 maneuver. As soon as you throw that smoke, that's your last piece of really anything. That is going to go forward. Counter utility lands. It's not out of the realm's possibility, but they need to make these kills clean.
Yeah, and Torchy's already just dodged the flashbang. And you've still got Exertion that can nade. There is no utility here on long, but you've got a fast flank. Check out Shuey. Yeah, straight behind them. Immediately deals with the whole of them. And then Exertion can just spin round on the swivel. Very simple. And it's because of the quantity of players there for MOUZ.
Shuey's having a game. He's top of the scoreboard for MOUZ right now. This one's all Brolin and Shuey. Look at that. Clean as you like it.
We're really impressed by just the speed of the rotations from MOUZ, because as soon as they get the kills out long, you've already got Shuey just holding down B. That second player of Brolin rotates over as well. And that means you have got options for these quick flanks. It's so much map control consistently being established here from MOUZ in both halves. paiN, you always feel like they're fighting on the back foot, and they're playing reactive CS rather than dictating the tempo of where these fights should brew.
So here's Shuey jump peeking, just going to try and run him down, force him off position. We might try for a B wrap here. Got the utility this time, but just the pistols behind it. Scaling out mid. Brolin, flash behind, run down by Big Zero. That's an M4 collected. Jimfat needs to stand tall, pushes out. Loses control of the bomb site, but he's taken down 2 players. Threads the needle. Cowboys lurking. Can't quite win it out. That was the duel that needed to go in the way of paiN for this round. Big Azera and Snow in the bomb site. Yes, it is planted. But 2 on 4. And they're just going to stream through. Flashbang. They spot that player. Jimmy getting ready to scale out. Snow holding forward. Flashbang over. Tech9 doesn't connect. Big Azera only good for 1. And again, Shuey delivers. Jimfat, a massive hold. Left the bomb site, but still found all the kills.
Yeah, really good proactive play there from Jimfat, because he got out the site to actual safety. He spins around because he anticipates paiN to try and bulldoze him over. But by him maneuvering, he just creates more space with him and his teammates. He just can pick off these players as they walk through the doors. It was an exchange that definitely favoured the young Finn. And now you've got MOUZ in striking distance of closing this best of 1. And for how good paiN had looked on their CT side, this attack has felt very flat.
Trying long again. Exertion tucked into pit. Gonna call over support. Shuey on the line. And the AWP too. So a lot of players. All fires off, trying to bait in Exertion. And they've not cleared him. He spots a player. They're going to jump in. Oh, he doesn't fire off a single shot. They find the kill, but Exertion has them in the back lines. The spray down gets a lot of damage, but Lux takes 2. And now they can scale in. Missed shot from Brolin on the recovered AWP. Lux with his own. And Big Azera is in the back lines. Another big round from Lux. A quad kill. Despite the bait play for Exertion, he lost all his teammates. Jimfat might want to give this a go after finding that kill. Both these players are low, and he has time to work with.
If Lux gets this kill, it's the ace. It's the full house, and it really is a 1v5 right now for Lux. If it's not him, it's nobody. Big nade doesn't kill either of them. That's so unfortunate. It splits it right down the middle. Jimfat still trying to close the gap. Headshot not presented. And suddenly, Snow in the corner should be able to clean up just about. But the round is decided by 5 HP and by 1 man.
That HE almost killed Snow. If that goes slightly deeper...
He's dead.
He's dead. That's a 1v3-1. I'm shocked that setup doesn't work. Exertion is just completely undetected. Sees all these players back-turned. 2 kills and damage onto the others, but without his teammates on site finding a thing, just made it a little too difficult.
Tell you what, the flashbangs have been so good for MOUZ. And now Exertion just gets aggressive on Cowes. It's not Brolin this time. He started middle. But it's another opening pick for MOUZ. And where you have paiN trying to sort of get the early fights in towards mid, try and find an opportunity. It comes at the form of an extremity push.
Essentially, Brolin doesn't play long on Dust2, considering he does on the T side. Exertion, certainly a player looking and good at finding those openers. Now the AWP posted up low. Exertion can focus on ramp. Shui gets caught. NQZ expecting that prowl. Remember, Exertion's low.
You have got Torji here on the AWP at long. So there is reinforcements and there is resilience here for MOUZ. The issue you've got is Exertion doesn't have a smoke to offset this. The molly would have to be well timed. And they'll be throwing it now. 35 seconds, so paiN looked to change course. So Brolin is here in mid, and as he swings, he can't get anyone. biguZero just rips his head off. I think paiN are overcooking though. They're going back in towards B with 20 seconds left, but it's smoked off. And Jimfat's just in the corner. He's got a molly.
He's going to hear everything. Drops the molly defensively. He's worried about middle, but he doesn't need to be. His teammates are there, and now it's just a single avenue. HE going to go behind. Jimfat in front. A rock and a hard place. They will burst through. Exertion arrives, drops one, and it's all on biguZero. He's just tucking. Just time. Just needs to stay alive. One more second. Can't find him. biguZero needs to stay alive here. Exertion finds him. That's really bad news.
Good fucking job, Dory. Nice. You like that little pick?
Absolutely. The opener and closer that win the round. Does feel like paiN overcooked it a little.
Yeah, it's so controlled and measured up until the point where Brolin dives. And then suddenly for paiN, that just triggers something in them where they feel like that they can't go mid to B. And it's because they don't have any more smokes. They used all their smokes on that short execute that gets denied by Zerjin's utility. Look at that round, how that plays out, by the way, because it's Zerjin in the early game to get the kill on Kawes. It's Zerjin's molly to stop paiN going in towards short, and it's Zerjin to close. Find the kill that drops the bomb, and he hides away from biguZero to give MOUZ map point.
Another great hold from Jimmy as well. Drops that molly, throws the HE, takes down two as they try and enter in. And that advantage disappears quickly. As to the funds for paiN, map point for MOUZ. And when you look at the team that's likely to face the winner / loser, gets a little funky with how that other game's playing out in the A stream.
Oh, Furia, 12-7 up. Okay.
The winners and losers play each other.
Damn. So it's almost as if the South American teams are defining their own destiny and they're each other's. Going up against FaZe would be a horrible way to go, but this game is not done yet. So many flashes, a lot of nade coverage, a break on the smoke, and Torji tries to step in, but it's Lux and biguZero who are overwhelming MOUZ on this long side. Yimfat, who is known as the B anchor, tries to find a path in CT, but in this 1v3, and with no money, his efforts are probably best well placed saved.
Yeah, you'll get maybe caught by Kawes. Oh no, this passive angle with the Mac-10. Don't fancy his chances. Oh, maybe I do. Headshot without head armor. Easy enough. M4 picked up. Snow gets two big kills there. They just brawl. You can see Exertion on top of Car. He has a good angle using that smoke to his advantage, but there's just so many players he has to deal with because he loses his two teammates. He's fighting every single different direction.
And that's just a change of pace. That is paiN taking the cat control, and they go, okay, we're going short. We wanted to go here last round. It didn't work out in our favor. We're going to commit to it this time. They don't faff about with long. They leave it open. They just take the space in short, and where you've got just all of these players swinging you at once, it is too much of an overwhelm. And you see that Torji scrambled with his utility, trying to bail out Shui at back sight. The nade was a nice idea, but it obscures his vision as well as paiN's. 2-round game. Money not there for MOUZ. Look at this buy. They made it work with this before. We need to make it work again.
So he's given the AWP, but misses the shot. Had the spawn for it. Lucky to really get out unscathed. unscathed. Yes, it's not pretty. 2 P250s. They're not even instant kills if you hit the head anymore. A lot rests on Torji and exertion with these rifles.
This is a nice stack, though, because paiN keep coming short. So they put the majority of their players here and the firepower in the one position they expect paiN to be.
Better be some good util from paiN. If they can dismantle this, they have a free run into the bomb site. This one fight could determine the entire map. Flash forward, Lux looking for it, takes down one, looking for the second, converts it. And it's just Torji with that FAMAS who drops down into Big Uzera, shoots out his toes. But if paiN decide to go to B, that could end up being a big mistake.
The thing is, you see 3 players there. Do you anticipate it to be a stack if you're paiN? I think they're making the right decision. You've got the openers here. You just keep going. NQZ even drops his AWP. So this will be a free bomb site. This will be a plant. It's about how much damage MOUZ can inflict.
Jimmy's trying to make noise so Snow looks this way and gives Brolin space to work with so that he can try and catch him. Pretty tricky. And it kind of worked. Jimmy went first, so didn't quite work how they wanted, but with cowards on the hunt, if they lose everything here, it's absolute brutality. We go into the final round of this map, and there's about $2,000 on each of the MOUZ players.
Final maps concluded on Stream A as well. Furia have beaten FaZe. The possibility of having 2 South American teams fighting for a playoff spot on home soil is still a reality. paiN just need to navigate through regulation one more time.
Don't play South American teams on Dust2 seems to be the lesson of the day. MOUZ had a great run of rounds, but these last few slipping away from them.
Look at that buy. 1 scout, 1 MP9, 3 pistols, and a bit of hope.
Scout hunts. Doesn't see too much. paiN know that they've got MOUZ on the ropes. So not taking any chances on this one. Very safe approach to the round.
It's got to be one of those rounds where you don't overcook it. We've seen paiN do that in the mid-rounds. And it has come back to bite them. Big Uzera once more makes it through the mid doors, and Lux now has real estate in towards Catwalk. The world is their oyster, paiN. But where do they decide to make their mark?
Showing utility everywhere right now. It does seem like B is the destiny. 2 players in the halls. 2 close middle. They throw that initial smoke just to see what the reaction is from MOUZ. And that smoke in short might just confirm what paiN want to do. Roland gets spammed through that smoke. A force into middle. Big Uzera sees exertion, trying to flash himself through. Chewy rushes in, taken down by Lux. Jimfat will hit one with the 5-7. Leaves it to Brolin on 19 HP and an MP9. Not enough bullets, but Jimfat arrives. He runs out as well. A 2v2. Jimfat once more. He wants to swing. Lux is low. NQZ planting. 10 seconds. Will go down. But it's the AWP in an uncomfortable position. They would give anything to trade spots. Jimmy's the man with the mission, can't get past the Tech 9, and it falls to Torji. A scout in a 1v2. AK picked up, first kill found. Torji Torji flicks to the second, and he'll 1v2 to take the map for MOUZ.
That's crazy, but that is a moment of brilliance from Torji because he's got the scout. That's not going to work. He just picked up the AK, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter that they know where he is because they're such low HP.